Let me move this out of the way. Tarot and Oracle reading for the collective. For whoever wants to see if you can get a message. Okay, I am going to do a little tarot first. Spirit said, give yourself grace for whatever you were putting on yourself today, whatever it was. It's okay, okay? That's the message. That, look, 88. Working at the 88 blessings coming for heaven's sake. 88 blessings you see, 88 means abundance. Abundance of work needs done, we see. Abundance of work being done right now, Spirit said. And 10 of Cups is the message. Look. So look, wish fulfillment. Oh, wow. What is this? Family wishes coming true. Look at that message. Maybe your family is wanting to message you. Well, tell them the message. It's okay. And there you got the lovers. Look, oh, the lovers. Soulmates. This is going to be must be a soulmate is wanting to channel through to me through this message something, okay, to you. If you have a soulmate, whoever you are listening, well, they're wanting me to tell you something in here, okay? So let's get to it. What spirit? It said the Empress and, ooh, the world. Look at that. The world and the Empress. Okay, so Capricorn is who 21. The world belongs to Capricorn, the earth. Capricorn, you understand? Yeah, it's got Aquarius and Leo and Taurus and Scorpio, but that's just representing the fixed signs in the zodiac. That's all that it is. That didn't mean that this world card is these things card. It just means that's Capricorn, the world. That's completed out a cycle. That's also bringing stability into your world, Empress. This is you doing this. This is you, working with nature, working with the elements, working with air, wind, earth, water, okay? And that's Venus. Venus is Empress, of course, Libra, Taurus. So, and the world is 21, which is 3, and then Empress is 3. So look, 33. 33. Maybe you might, my ear just went deaf. Maybe you're a life path number 3, but it went eep and instantly stopped. I don't know how it did that. It usually lingers for a while. Something about limestone water. Limestone water. If you have that water around, that's good water to drink. It's naturally purified, as well as it's very spiritual. Did you know that? It is. Limestone water is, because it naturally purifies itself when it grows across the water. It naturally purifies itself when it goes across the water, okay? Oh, wow. And then we have King of Swords, okay? So what is this? So somebody comes in your world and they're afraid to communicate to you, okay? It might be a person of authority or something. Oh, and then we got 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Cancer and Virgo, okay? So, this is this is you completing out maybe a certain phase in your life. It could be pertaining to anything. Okay, but you are, so you know what bringing a true legacy entails. Okay, yes, of course it has to be woman and man to to build a legacy. It has to, has to work in unison, right? So maybe you're about to be celebrated. Oh, that what it is, Knight of Wands and Six of Wands and King of Pentacles. Look, King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, the Knights. See the Knights. So this is about wealth or something, okay? Maybe you're completing out a cycle and you're going to start building generational wealth. Maybe that's what it's saying, okay? And you're going to be praised for this, for your sharp outlook and your witty mind. Ooh, that's what it is. Look, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The crown belongs to Leo. We know Leo. We know that, okay? So, 10 of Pentacles and the crown. 10 of Pentacles, your crown cannot be removed, okay? Because what you don't realize, somebody out here, sorry, I rock back and forth, I channel. And I do that. I'm sorry if it bothers you. I mean, I can't help it. I'm going to stop, okay? So people don't think I'm nervous. I don't care what people think. Yeah, but anyways, what did it say? Oh, 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups and fast. That's fast moving. Fast moving. Messages, you know what I mean? That's fast moving. Oh, and love. Oh, that's what your soulmate wants to tell you today. They want to say, hello, I'm coming down to say, hello, peace. Peace, dove, with the truth sword in its beak. Beak. B-E-A-K. That sounds funny, don't it? Beak. Sounds fun. No fighting, no conflict, just love energy. This ends out, okay, this year is ending. No more 2025. It's 2026. This is a new year tomorrow in the United States for us tonight at 12 p.m., okay? So, when the clock strikes 12, when the clock strikes 12, what's that mean? 3, Gemini. Hot and 2 of Cups. Look, Gemini. Maybe you use Gemini AI or somebody does. I don't know. Okay? It will be you and I, Gemini, Uranus and Gemini. Uranus and Gemini. Okay? That's in January the 26th. Huh, ain't that funny? Remember my birthday? They do. They remember it, okay? That's weird. Ain't that weird how Uranus does that shift? Right after a light worker out here, Empress, that's built something basically through just learning lessons, okay? Ain't that funny how I'm from I'm Aquarius. Our planet is Uranus and Saturn. Ain't it funny? that Uranus is doing that big shift to stay in Gemini. It ain't going to go back and forth to Taurus anymore. It ain't going to do it no more. This is be when it will be direct on the 26th of January. Ain't that funny? And right after some Empress's birthday out here, and it might be on some of these women's birthday or men's, you know. I know it's right after. I know my story. It links up. Ain't that funny? Look at that. It links up, don't it? It all links. What else did it say? What else? What? What? Oh, a hermit. Ooh. What? So you know how to go deep. You know how to get to the root and solve a problem. And this light illuminates all around. And some people that used to want to maybe compete, or maybe you had that in you, look, you put a death to that. You put a death to that. That's great. That's amazing. Now you're being seen for who you truly are. You're not a competitor. Okay? You're just you, and you just have this natural knack for understanding how to help, I guess, the universe and the world realize something, you know, I guess, about healing your, you know, your insides. It's a process, okay? It sure is such a process, you know it? It sure is. Oh, there's the Ace of Wands. Ooh, and Justice. Look at that. And the Sun. I love that, Spirit. Look. Ooh. And the Moon and the High Priestess. Now, what does that mean? Ooh. They can't. Nobody can block you or reject. Maybe you was rejecting. Maybe you was rejecting wanting to do something, and I don't know. Maybe your spirit team told you a secret. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Maybe your spirit team's going to show you a secret. Now look at that. 4, 4, 2, 4, 4. 2, 4, 4. 10, 1. This is a new year, see? That's why it showed Ace of Wands. This is number 1 year. This means new beginning, feeling excited, creating something new, feeling maybe your children is reaching out to you more for guidance because they know that you are. They must know that divine justice follows you. It favors you. And anything hidden, it will always be revealed to you because you know your place in this earth. Okay? You know your place in this earth. You're balanced, okay? All right, now let's see what else. Watch out, there's a devil I seen. Oh, a devil. What? So maybe this old structure is being, that old structure is about to be torn down. It could be you're going to do something new, okay? Like, and quit going back to this old structure to gain praise when you know they took action to do something to where maybe you couldn't receive praise, okay? Who cares what they do? We don't. So anyway, black magic is being returned, and the devil is going to bust their ass over their kneecap. And, I mean, don't laugh about it, okay? Because they're gonna be feeling how they wanted you to feel, like they wanted you to feel trapped, like you could never Like you would never be Saul, okay? And you're going to stop doing that because Emperor said so. Emperor said so. You bring balance to this person, okay? And maybe there's a Sagittarius that, or it could have been a kid of your son's has took leadership and, to maybe fix some wrongs in their life that they had did when they was young and childish. Don't get out. Don't get out now doing devilish, because when you do, you'll go to jail. Especially if you've been caught by the law, like drinking when you're young. Don't keep doing that, because they're going to bust your ass real good with shit, and then they're going to try to get you put in jail. Do you understand? They love putting burdens on your back. And your daddy's back, it said. And your daddy's back. And your mommy's back. For no reason. That's if you got older kids, evidently. Well, I don't know. Or you might have younger kids in his spirit. They're telling you something. They see that you're burdened. That you had been burdened. And some sort of betrayal had been placed on your back by, it could have been 2 men in the community who you thought was friends or something, and they just wanted to be foolish and fool around, and you're like, no. And somebody's worried about, they're worried about something, about all this betrayal. I don't know if y'all went through a betrayal, or they're trying to make you pack burdens that ain't never been yours to pack. 10 and 10, that's 20. See? And they got lots of burdens on their back, and you're realizing that that's that energy that rushes, that somebody's energy rushes in. They want, this person, it must be foolish. They're wanting you to break up your family, and you come to them and you take all their burdens. And I don't know what it's talking about. That could be an ex, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't understand. What's that? 2 of Swords. So they're trying to conflict you. Do I keep working at this old, or do I do new? I don't know. I guess that's what it is. You're not confusing me. I'm always thinking future forward. Okay? I'm Aquarius. Okay, I have to. Got all that Libra. Look, oh, 4 of Wands. Look, Libra and Aries. Because 4 of Wands is Aries. So maybe you just had a party or celebrate. People come to your house for celebrations. Okay? Ooh, somebody from your community, they made a wish. 9 of Cups. Where'd that go to? They made a wish on you, Queen of Swords. They wished this on you, Queen of Swords. Oh, God, they elfed up if they wished death on you or me. They know they messed up, okay, collective? They know they did. Look, there is Mercury in Aquarius. What's that mean? Your ancestors will always, these dead ancestors will always carry you. They'll always float you through a safe passage. Okay? Rite of passage. Look, and that shows somebody laying there dead. They did wish that on you. And that curse has moved away. I don't know who did that part. I don't know. If you don't believe that, don't. I don't know what it is, okay? So don't get mad at me. I don't know, okay? Let me do something else. It might not be for you or me or whoever. I don't know. Okay, collective? Hang on, I'm getting a drink. And then I'm trying to think of which ones to use. Maybe mine? Maybe mine. Okay. Let me do a flip. Spirit guide messenger. Links. Something is linked. Something is linked. Something is linked where the story's weird, it sounds to the world. Well, you can't help it. If the world understood what weird actually all did take place, they would understand in your life. They would understand. We don't care. We just keep rolling with it. That's what you're supposed to do. And look at that, hummingbird. Me and my husband was on the Harley, and that hummingbird stabbed him in the kneecap, remember? And then we went to the beach, and I saw the prism this year. 2 years ago on my journey. It's in my tarot readings. I told y'all about it. My collective now. I don't know if my collectives watch me. Probably new people. Probably new people. Hello. I don't know if I'm not answering questions, but if you have a question, well, you might get the answer if you just pay attention and learn to read it, look at it another way, okay? I mean, you might see it say something different, and if you do, well, go with that. Don't get mad at me, because I ain't mad at nobody, okay? Let's get going now, collective. Ooh, we got cabin fever, garden, or growth. Or you could just be feeling, cabin fever, I don't know. Or it could be saying, maybe you and King of Pentacles need to move to the cabin and grow. You would see so much growth there, it said. Oh, amazing. Did you hear that, King of Pentacles? It said, let's keep going. 80s chick, it said, look. Your 80s chick, hit like and drop it in the comments. I'm 80s chick. And I'll say, hello, 80s chick. I am too. Look. Someone is drowning in their emotions for you, and they need to speak up and be honest with you. That's what your soulmate must want to do. Maybe they feel like they're drowning. This might be somebody like for you all that's single or something, or I mean, whatever the situation is, I don't know. But somebody might be wanting to actually come towards you, and they're wanting to maybe build a life with you, and they just are they're scared because you might be a leader or something. I don't know, collective. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Empress, and it showed Emperor a while ago, remember? Hermit. They love you because Ace of Cups come out, okay? Oh, wow. And it says, look at that. There's what I saw from where I was at when my son took us to the beach and we was at our beach house. I seen that at the beach, which was, you could see only 7 miles was the vision because it was hazy or something. I remember that one day. So look at that. Look at that. There's a person of authority that admires your success, okay? And 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Beach fishing. Let's go fishing today at the pier. Oh, somebody wants to be honest to you. Something that they didn't speak to you at the pier, at the beach one day. Some sort of action that they had taken towards you, Empress. That's the emotion they're drowning in because they didn't tell you something, or they did something and they didn't tell you why they had did that. Okay? Oh, maybe you said, let's go fish, and that's what they seen. Sorry. Sorry, nobody did. That's what that spirit said. Nobody did. So it said, believe you can. You're halfway there. So maybe this soulmate, maybe this soulmate is wanting you to believe in them. Okay? But it said, somebody, maybe you felt like this person, they might have a lot of money or something, and maybe you felt like you couldn't grow something with them, or maybe they're all about money. I don't know. But somebody was, some man or woman has a heart of stone. So somebody has a heart of stone. And maybe they've been stealing your light or something, okay? And Empress and Knight of Wands, and they're drowning in their emotions for you, old time granny witch. Old time granny witch. So, oh, the fairy stones. The fairy stones. I don't know what it's talking about, but fairy stones is only in Virginia and like Russia or Germany, nowhere else on the planet. Ain't that weird? And they're the 3 crosses. Now, how is that on rocks? Only in Virginia, nowhere else, you all. How in the hell is that? Them little 3, they look like that, and there's another, and I didn't draw it. How'd it do that? I don't know, collective. It's weird, ain't it? Must be something's going to rise in the east. You know, I live on the East Coast. So maybe your East Coast old time granny witch, they say. I'm playing later. I think there's some woman that lives at the beach that needs to be honest with you, or this man went with some old granny woman on the beach, and they went fishing together, and they might have knocked you out or something. You didn't even know it. I don't know what it is, collective. I don't know where that come from, but you're just being of service to those who are weak and transitioning into the afterlife. I used to do that service. I did. I mean, like, help people like that. No, I didn't give them. I just come in and help take care of their house and watch them and help them take a bath and stuff like that, okay? So maybe there is an elder out here who is about to transition to the afterlife, and they want to be honest with you. They might have a growth on them. And they're in their emotions and ain't said it. That's sad. I'm sorry, whoever. What? Caesar, monkey see, monkey do. So maybe you have built this wonderful legacy, and they know that you're a pro, I guess. And you help to make people feel all right with their self. It don't matter about see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. You're going to see evil in this world. You're going to speak evil in this world. You're going to hear evil in this world. Every man or woman has did this or will do this in their life, what I just said. And they can all sit back and lie and act like they don't, and act like you don't know what you're doing. And they all know good and well that you do, okay? You're not an evil individual. You just speak your truth. Evil Spelled backwards is live. We've all been duped in society, ain't it? Oh, I rise to the challenge, it said. So these monkeys, every time they see you doing something, I don't know. Somebody's fishing for comment. I don't do that. That's horse shit. No, I ain't fishing for comment. If I see something funny, I'll tell you about it. If somebody has a funny video, yeah, you can say something funny to them. And you don't have to put it in code like a little monkey hiding and doing it through a fake account. I don't do that. I never would. I'm not ignorant. I don't need that. You understand? I don't worry about threes a crowd. You grow out of any weird shit like that. You grow out of that. See, I told you, look, you already feel fulfillment once again. Believe that you feel fulfillment once again. I do believe it. I already have achieved it. So, I just think it's saying keep on showing people, because quit doing things half-ass. Don't half-ass say, well, yeah, that's all it is, and then it ain't, when it's more to it. Okay? You know, and I mean, everybody gets hurt when you're in a relationship, you know what I mean? But some people don't never be honest. Some people don't never open up and be honest with you. Have you noticed that? Some people, they don't, because they're NPCs. They're NPCs. That's all it is, okay? Oh, electric slide. Do the electric. Remember electric slide? Oh, remember Electra Glide? Electric Glide. Remember Electric Glide, King of Pentacles? Oh, what's that mean? Could be somebody has an Harley Electra Glide. What's that one? I don't remember the name. I don't know. Empress, Knight of Wands. Oh, they need to be honest with you about an action. I'm crooked, I'm bent, I lean to the side, but still going strong with plenty of pride. The imperfect plank. You were to see this plank I got in our collective. Its stalk is about 28 inches. Well, it's this long. You can't see it. I mean, it's over 2 foot tall, the stem. And it's got these big bulbous flowers. Have you ever seen them flowers? What's the name? Amaryllis star. I love them flowers. And they bloom in the winter and all the way up to the spring. And then you gotta cut off when they start dying. Then you gotta cut that stalk down and take that bulb and just put it in your closet and then bring it out right when you want it to do it again at Christmas. That's all you do, okay? All right, let's keep going. So maybe there's somebody that said you're crooked or something. I think that somebody was just being out of shape. And maybe they're still going strong with plenty of pride. So maybe this is somebody who's very prideful and arrogant, because it's showing that. And maybe it was you. I don't know. Collective, I don't know. But anyway, here's a little black cat going up the staircase. Look. Meow. It's about a full moon. Meow, meow. Ain't it? Yep, it's about a full moon. Let me get this card flipped over here. Yep. Black horse, black cat, and monkey camel. Black cat, black horse, monkey camel. So, just horsing around. Somebody said, maybe somebody said, oh, we just horse around. Maybe you horse at the beach. Well, yeah, you can. You can when you go down there in North Carolina. I told you, look, make a wish. And it landed on a cabin. So maybe your wishes is going to be granted, because I mean, every one of us has been imperfect in our lives. Nobody is perfect. No one is. And when they lie and they act like they're perfect, they ain't. They're not. Every one of us is imperfect. And member Burries, member. Hey, I member, you member from South Park. Member, do you remember at time on South Park when they was growing all that weed and they lived out in that, what is that? They lived out farm. Remember that? Oh, weed farm. Remember that? Something about a horse. Oh, remember when South Park, they painted that cow? It would be a cow with spots. Do you remember that? I don't remember it. But it was funny as crap, whatever it was. Because they all started bowing down, and them kids had colored it like that. It wasn't really what that book's told them. I believe it was something in Jewish. Don't get mad at me. I don't care what your religion and all that is. I can't. It's whatever. I mean, whatever is just what it is. Dare to dream. Look, your dream. Oh, your dream, baby. A dream cabin. Look, thank God the weight has been lifted. No more darkness. No more darkness hanging on your back like a little monkey on your back. Thank God it has all been lifted for good. No more monkey on your back. No more monkey on your back. No more monkey. That is whack. No more monkeying, fishing around. No more monkeying, clowning around. No more monkeying, don't you see? Everyone is meant to be fulfilled, you see. Let's keep going. Hang on. Oh, that's a key of wisdom. Oh, you're going to gain a huge key, okay, of wisdom here in the coming days. Of an angel in heaven is watching over you daily. That's the key. That's why this weight has been lifted. There's an angel that's been watching over you daily. Daily. Okay? They might be year of the monkey or horse, okay? I don't think there's no year of the cat. It ain't. It ain't no year of the cat, okay? Ooh, but look, they can't stop you, divine feminine. That's why that landed iron house come out first. Scary witch house I drew. Look at that. Ah, ah. Ooh. Hey, do you all remember that movie, What Dark Skies? I love that movie. Do you all love that movie, Collective? Something made a weird noise on my window outside. Really, Joe? Something is outside the window. Oh, you can't cross the ocean merely by standing and staring. It is somebody staring at me, it said. And I just heard that. Oh, you're going down. You're going down. I'm going to scare them, okay, Collective? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. That's the message. Hey, you are going to be blessed hugely out here. All this weight is going to be lifted from your shoulder. You're going to be able to have every wish is fulfilled. That's what it said, because you quit competing for the past. This is new. Quit worrying about in the past they did this. Don't care. Don't care, because what's long, dark, and hidden is that angel said, hey, Somebody was trying to overtake all your energy, but they can't succeed because God chose you from birth to do this. Okay? So you have a natural knack for whatever it is that you are good at. It might be comedy. Some of you all might work in the justice system. Be people that helps people that, you know, that's getting ready to pass away. Maybe you was chose from birth to do something. You're able to help heal people's past life relationships, and that's what these monkey clowns saw in the past. And I kept worrying and focusing on it, and I spoke to that, and that's what it was. It's really all it is, okay? And somebody was just eager little beaver, it said. So there was somebody that was really eager now. Some little eager beavers now. They got some members. Somebody, some little eager beaver was trying to get you in trouble or locked up, it said. Some witch, it said. Some witch thought that they could get you in trouble or locked up. And this individual was stealing light from you. Okay? Somebody was stealing light from you because they start you because they know that you're the leader, because you get shouted out from the divine and the universe every time. What it say? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You found your fulfillment once again. Thanks for that, angel in heaven doing that. Thanks for that. That's good, okay? You might have a high vibe twin. I don't know if it's called that, but like you might have this high vibe soulmate connection or twin flame, whatever it is. But I know one thing, believe that you do have someone that's definitely watching you, that's definitely prepared you for your dream life. And don't feel like, don't get your heart stony, whoever you are, elder, over the weight off of your back. And you just being of service and helping these weak individuals who are weak in the knees and who falls for tricks, okay? And you believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself, okay? And believe that you do have a divine connection. Look, you have a divine connection. A higher vibe twin flame journey. They realize how precious that you are, see? See? All the signs, pointing in the direction. You was chosen from birth to do this. I was. I was chosen from birth to show you through my legacy that I am leaving for all the world to see. And little jealous, eager beavers that tries to get for them. And them people never did nothing. They stole your light. They put all these weights on your back, maybe to where you couldn't be with your twin. And that's why there is a tower moment. There's a tower moment right here too. See, it says unexpected tower moment. So there is going to be an unexpected tower moment. And it's pointing in the direction of whoever I guess, had been done wrong. Okay, I mean that's look. This is a transformation. You've transformed the lives of many spiritually. I know because monkey see, monkey do, monkey see. I saw it too. It's I seen it. I see all of them. Who admires me? That's why they say everything. They'll look planked. That's a little man that's cold, dead cold. Look, with his earth blanket planted over top. Okay? And maybe you're realizing that God took somebody out of your energy that wasn't your high vibe twin flame journey. And that person that must be dead. I don't know if it was your twin or not, but whatever it is, I don't think it was. I think it was just somebody who needed your service, the work that you could do. And that person never did have they never did open up to you. And God can take anybody out in a blink of an eye, and they shouldn't have ever been. You shouldn't have been eager to do it, and they, just, if you wasn't serious, that's all I know. But why was they seriously trying to get you in trouble or locked up? And now I think, and this person was wanting to keep you stuck, it said. The reason that it was a karmic relationship. That's why you kept stuck on that. This might have been we just gonna keep going. I ain't going back and forth. Don't care. Look, can't help it. Somebody was just a love bomber, keep you stuck. A little badger Enoli. Now look at that. Why fit in when you're born to stand out? Look, you stand out. Ooh, they know that death comes around you, Gwen was a witch. No, you're just you're fun. Somebody thought this was funny to put these burdens on your back. And look, this is like a pheasant or a weird peacock. And I said, that's so beautiful. And then I drew it. And it's got black and white feathers that do like that. And it looks like all them colors. It's crazy. So look at all these beautiful colors. Look at all this. Look at all these plants. These plants, these clones. They've been a lot of clowns coming in your energy. These clowns, all they do is, I guess they just monkey around, hoping and wishing and praying that that's their twin. Well, now, when you're down and sure determined that is, you're going to be down and sure taught a lesson that it ain't. It wasn't, okay? And then you'll be pointed to the direction of your true one, okay? You'll see. All right, let's keep going. Let's say your cards at the table, right? It said, keep your circle positive. Oh, and there we have the double mint gum twins, it looks like. Two-headed oddities. But what about 144? Oh, 144, look at that. That's what the lotus flower means, baby. So you've bloomed and blossomed and you're just amazing, and you feel so good since all that weight was lifted. And now that's why your life has become easier. You let go of all that. You said, I can't help it. And every time we laugh, it raises our vibes. And they're going to see that when you laugh, but somebody might be in fun of your laugh, somebody that's got members. And remember, Burry, how you stand. Why'd you say that stand out? Why'd you say that? That old grandma taught you. Why'd every one of y'all say it? I feel it with bones and down, but you stand out. You stand out. Did you stand out? Did you stand out? Did you stand out? Did you stand out? Did you let the cat out the bag that you're in the dark? Now listen, I'll tell you how. I know. Listen, I'll tell you. Let me get a drink. When people sends energy back, see, I know how to send any dark energy they're sending towards me. I know how to send it back. And then they're going to play like there's something paranormal going on. Well, the reason paranormal is going on because you need to get out of that dark. You're doing something dark and you lied about it. Watch. Evil eye. Evil eye. Well, an evil eye supposed to protect you from the dark, huh? I don't think it can protect you from all that trying to fit in. It's not going to protect you. Everybody's going to see that you wasn't as light as you proclaimed, that you was actually getting your wish fulfillment by coming in an elder's energy, acting like they're a thief. They're a thief. And they never stole shit from you. Whoever it is that said that about you, you never stole shit from them. Hell with them. Oh, and what did it say? Oh, just roll with it, baby. Just roll with it, baby. Spirit is going to make it rain. Nothing but fulfillment on you. And maybe you need to roll the dice. Roll the dice, baby. Here it goes. Roll the dice. That one dice, I don't know where it went. I need to climb. Oh, I see it. I can't get it. Ooh, it says Mercury. And it says number 1. Ooh, Mercury. So this means, a magician. Everybody that gets online and wants to do work, show their talent, they all are magicians. You didn't know that? So look, this 26 is a new beginning for everyone, okay? Because it equals 1. All right. So you're the number 1 that they messed with, that they wish they'd have never come to your card table. Because every one of them is getting called out, and they all got their dreams and their wishes fulfilled. That's amazing. Guess who else? You are. You're getting yours fulfilled as well. Spirits get ready to do it if it ain't happened yet, okay? Oh, well, yep. Because look, you're here to, I guess, show what being in peace is and what true faith is and what loving yourself is. And maybe they say you're just hoping that whoever that is, that's just somebody that was trying to make you look like you was wrong, and you was the one that was here to help all of them grow. And they all lied and mocked, mimicked, stalked, copied you. Every one of them you've called out. Every one of them. And the ones that you ain't saw, they did it too. They did it too in secret, see? That's why grace, they have to show me grace in this game. In this tarot land game, they have to. Okay? So we know that. And what else did it say? Oh, a right hand or right wing. And I look, I will tell you the truth. I never in my life have I went and voted. So look right now. Whoever looks in on, if they are, cheating, lying at the polls, which we don't know they are, all they have to do is run my name through the system. If it says I voted for somebody, that's a freaking lie. I never have in my life. Okay? Yeah, I might have leaned towards the right, but I just know that Trump was the man to get in there and get all this shit started, and you're gonna see and know that's what it is. And I was out here trying to help all of us and teach you about planks and clones and to show you that right out from under your hand, they will get their wishes granted, and you will once again be granted another wish, and you can even come in your dark with that wish, and they're going to see it because they still haven't blessed you with what your hands created. And Bonnie or Clyde, ride and die. Well, Bonnie and Clyde. So they went around lines saying that you all going around shooting up everybody, shooting up the town, pow, 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 pow. No, we don't do that. We don't do that, okay? I've never did that. Me or my old man, we don't do that, okay? We really don't. All right? Tips. These people come to you for all your tips. Well, because they probably know you've been, they know about me. I'll stop. Look, oh, a reptilian. Reptilians getting it a drink of water at the limestone water, I guess. Reptilians love limestone water. It said now reptilians love that limestone water. We know I used to catch lizards across from the garden at my grandmother's spring. Okay? Yep. I did do that now. Now listen now. Spirit, look at this. It said I created all these poems from my brain. Brain did that. I didn't use AI. I didn't do that, okay? I draw this with my hand and my brain. That's how I stand out. And it said, I would lay down and die for you, just so I can lay beside you in a casket that's right next to yours. Pound Star Oracle, look, your animals might meow or bark at certain times because they're aware of a spirit or ghost in your house, or your children if they're small. They can even sense and they're aware of when stuff is around. I know that. Okay? And someone's spirit is in your house. Somebody's spirit is in somebody. I told you, these people that was stealing right out from under your hand or my hand. I told them they would wish that they hadn't got them. They wanted. You're going to have to know how to clean them ghosts out of your house, them ghosts out of your closet, them ghosts out of your insides. See? Just roll with it. Yeah, they know I know how to clean. That's all. Okay? Light and dark. What about that? Positive and negative. So, so there's your true soulmate. They want to, they love you so much, they know they're going to die and lay right beside you. That's the truth. Oh, and look, there's a big barn farm dance. Look at that. Look at that pretty how I made that like big tall corn. Oh, so maybe there's a grandmother. Something is going to happen to somebody going up the steps. And this grandma wants to lay beside you whenever you die. She wants you to lay beside her. That's sad, It's somebody's grandma wants that. They want to be right next to you. Okay? They've always been your ride or die. They love you now. Whoever you are, and you are going to see lots of many blessings. Just your flow, just wishes, okay? Somebody was wishing, I mean, that might be your soulmate that loves you that much. I don't know, but somebody is You show the world the real you, and maybe these other people, you teach them to stop being nervous and be their true self, and they still are too coward to do it. And they're going to see that that's how you actually see growth, and that's how you actually stand out. Sorry, not sorry. That's the truth, okay? Uh-oh. Saturn truth. So somebody's going through their Saturn return. Watch out. Now look, if you're 28 to 31, if you're 54 to 56, if you're 84 to 87, watch out, okay? Because that's when you get a Saturn return, and that's when, Saturn deals with time. Somebody has a long lifespan ahead of them. Okay? Whoever this elder is, they had a very long life. This elder, they've had to go through a lot in their life, and they said, "Nope, I'm not sorry. I had a fulfilled life, and remember, I can't help it if you have somebody that don't pour out their emotions. You can't help that, you know it. But now maybe somebody's grandma wants to live. Maybe somebody's mama don't want to be beside their husband. They might want to be beside one of their children or grandchildren. I'm telling you, spring is sprung for love to come. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, somebody's going to come and sit on the couch with you. Look at that. So look, that's what's coming. Sorry, not sorry. Reptilians are in survival mode. Reptilians are in survivor mode. They want you to compete and be in that fight or flight, and you're not. You're going to receive your blessings, and them buzzards, them sulies are going to get brought down. The buzzards and owls. And look, a unicorn and something weird. And a crop circle. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You've got a whole crop and a whole circle of some lazy ice down militant, relentless predators that comes into your circle. And they're all wanting to set in your energy. But they're just wanting what's rightfully yours. They're damn witches. They're going to get karma. Don't worry. Sorry, not sorry. That energy is going to be sent back to you. That's the truth. When you mess with karma and with somebody that's been in a marriage a long time and they learned their lessons together and they grew through them, you'll never be able to come up against somebody like that, witch. You'll never be able to tear it down. Okay? And the one who will tear it down is the source up above who made all of us. That's who will break it, or that's who will make it. It ain't no potion or spell that's going to do that. It ain't no potion or spell that you're going to see growth or in your life without you doing the work. There ain't no witch that can sell you anything. A candle, a love spell. Oh, is my lover coming? Hell, your guess is as good as theirs. They're not coming if you ain't even interested in it. You don't see that? There is a Judas. There is a Judas who acts like they're a great fairy earth magic. They was trying to put lots of burdens on you because I guess their marriage failed. Well, we can't help that, Judas. We can't help that. I go with the flow. And somebody was bowing down to worldly treasures. Look at that. Some witches out here, they only bow down. They just want money. And that's why you ain't going to come in my energy and rob from me and take my brain and go steal my cards, not these drawings, not the characters in my cards, the words. And you think that you're going, and you saw growth and money, and you think you ain't going to get karma? Yep, that's why something's going to happen to somebody right next to yours. It said right next to you. Which, that's what it said. And having somewhere to go is a home. Having someone to love is a family. Having both is a blessing. So somebody doesn't realize that's a blessing to have somewhere, a home to go to, and have to have that loves and cares for you. These idiots don't know, or they're just in survival mode and they're only worried about money blessings. They're only worried about who bows down to them. Who bows down to me? No. Why? I don't get it. Okay, collective. I don't get it. But some of you all must be looking attracted to divine masculine. Oh, well, I know. My old man tells me every day of my life. And by Yona in Cherokee, look. Yona, big divine masculine that looks attractive. Well, why don't you get a big divine masculine that looks, one that'll take care of you. Quit dealing with Judases that only come in to take from you and tire you down. No. And then they want to come lay on your couch. You reptilians, you have to deal with that. I don't. I do not, and I will not deal with that. Me or him. And there are only two mistakes one can make along this way, not going all the way or not starting. See? They don't never start it. They want it. Always reptilians, coppers, mockers, whatever it is. Copiers, mockers, I meant. They're all imperfect. They all have imperfect marriages. And they all act like that you get all these blessings and all these treasures. And that you didn't work for it. Every damn thing we got, I worked for it, and he didn't. Ain't no damn witch going to come take or steal what I make. I know that. Or he make, because that's the angel's protection. Thanks for that, angels. I'll leave it like that, okay, collective? That's the angels protecting you. And look, your marriage, look at that beautiful hummingbird. Someone loves you now, and the way your body moves, they're like, oh my goodness, you are the world's most beautiful cheetah. Oh, they said you're a fast cheater, they said. But I think them cheaters got played. Yeah, and you might have even said some shit, along the way. Yeah, I did. Who cares? I did. Teaching lessons. Teach one to each one, right? To each one, teach one. That's true. Yep, to each one, teach one. That's true. Yep. And keep them happy because it drives them crazy. Okay, it makes them mad because it is driving them crazy, it said. Let it drive them crazy, Spirit said. Let's see what the message is. You're still going to have your soulmate, whoever it is that you all don't have your soulmate, you're still going to get it. And Judas ain't. And V, it says V, and it says S. VHS, is that what you said? Oh, VSB. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. VSH. What? VHS. Memory on tapes. VHS. VHS. Or BHS. BUHS. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, it says... It don't say nothing yet. It just says be or he. Bed. They bow down for worldly treasures. Okay? And this is about shed. This is about shedding You have to shed from the old if you want new. That's for these reptilians. It's only that I don't know what they're doing. Don't cure. Let's keep going. Oh, Bev. Bev is in the shed. Bev is in a shed. And maybe this is somebody. Maybe Bev has a shed. And she goes in there and pay her lots of money to jump in the bed with her from her little shed, it said. Some cheetah in California, because ours was on a bar, it said. If that makes sense, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I really don't. Hang on a minute. I think in the spring, somebody's actually going to find a shed with some damn woman named Bev, and that's one of your all's Judas out here that was bowing down, getting money and treasures from somebody's that you're in a relationship must have been going. I don't know what in the hell that's talking about. I really, really don't. I don't know what it's talking about. Something weird, okay? Somewhere where they make crop circles. Yep, in New York. New York Bev Witch. New York Bev Witch is dead. She used to know about the electric slide, and she's got a lot of plants in her house, and you're going to see old granny who does all this, blah, 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 blah. What they're saying about us, they're going to realize how needed I am in society. Watch, this shit's going to make sense. You're going to see it. You're going to see it, and you're going to know it. They're going to find this old woman dead. I'm telling you, I don't know when. It will happen. In New York. In New York. Do you see how it's saying that? New York, N-U. It said New York, N-U, whatever that means. New York University. Maybe that's where they worked at. Did you hear that? Law enforcement in New York? It sounds like you need to. You're going to see there's a whole crop of something taking place. And, well, you're going to see lots of light and dark that took place inside that woman's shed, it said. You're going to see some weird-ass shit. And you're going to know who I am, okay? Maybe it's just somebody that was a nun. I mean, they acted like they was a nun, and you're going to see they wasn't a nun. They was getting their freak on, and somebody might have killed them or something. Enough. They've had enough. They're wanting to be found in the shed. They know that they was imperfect in life, and they're just wanting to be found. They must have buried them at the shed near where the might be horses around. Okay? Now you see, who I is, right? Do you see how Spirit does that for me? That's cause angels protect me, see? Grandpa died on me, that's why. Look at that. All right, Collective, I'm going to get off here. I don't want to do no more, okay? That's all I'm getting into that, okay? I bet money you're all going to see it online. Then you're all going to know, okay? They're going to find that woman in a shed in New York City, some woman named Bev. And a damn reptilian killed her ass. Some cruel bully killed her ass. Killed her, okay? Or, I mean, I don't know. Something dark, something weird, okay? That's all I know. I don't know no more. That's all I know, okay? All right, well, I'm going to get off here. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, okay? Please.